Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Beginner English Room. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Jack. We're so glad you're here today.
If this is your first time watching, just know this is a safe space. We talk about life, feelings, and English, all together.
Today's topic is something many people feel nervous about. Talking about your weekend in English.
Sounds simple, right? But for some reason, it feels hard.
Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll feel ready. You'll feel confident.
And maybe you'll see your weekend differently, too.
So grab your tea, get comfortable, and let's begin. Have you ever avoided a conversation because you didn't know how to start?
That silence, it's not because your English is bad.
It's because you don't know your own story yet.
Let me tell you about Maria.
Who's Maria?
A student I met last year. She worked in a cafe. Nice person, always smiling.
So what happened?
One Monday morning, her manager asked her, "How was your weekend?"
Normal question.
Yes, but Maria froze.
Why?
Because in her mind, she had no good answer. She stayed home, watched TV, cleaned a little.
That's a normal weekend.
Exactly. But she felt like it wasn't interesting enough to talk about.
So what did she say?
She said, "It was good."
That's it?
That's it. Then silence.
And that silence probably felt like forever.
It did. She told me later she felt embarrassed, like she failed.
But she didn't fail. She just didn't have the words ready.
Right. And that's what we're fixing today.
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Why do we feel nervous about small talk?
Because we think we need to be interesting.
But here's the truth.
What?
You don't need to be interesting. You just need to be honest.
I love that.
Your weekend doesn't need to be a movie. It just needs to be yours.
So, how do we talk about it without feeling nervous?
First, we stop judging our own life.
Okay, let's break that down.
Wait, let me ask you something.
What?
When someone asks you about your weekend, what's the first thing you think?
Honestly, I think, did I do anything worth talking about?
Exactly, and that's the problem.
Why?
Because you're already doubting yourself before you even speak.
Let's talk about words.
Good idea.
When we feel nervous, we try to use big words.
To sound smart.
Yes, but that makes it worse.
Because now you're thinking about grammar, vocabulary, and your story, all at the same time.
Your brain gets tired.
So what's the solution?
Use the simplest words you know.
Example?
Instead of saying, "I had a splendid time," just say, "I had a good time."
Instead of, "I engaged in recreational activities," say, "I relaxed."
See? Simple is powerful.
Let me tell you a story.
Please do.
I had a friend named Tom. He moved to the U.S. for work.
Was his English good?
Not really. He knew basic words, but he was scared to talk.
What changed?
One day, his coworker asked, "What did you do this weekend?"
And?
Tom panicked. But then he remembered something.
What?
He remembered a teacher once told him, "Just say what you see."
That's beautiful.
So he said, "I walked, I saw trees, I felt calm."
Simple.
Yes. And you know what happened?
The coworker loved it?
Yes, because it was real. It was honest.
That's the magic of simple English.
You don't need fancy words. You need true words.
Let's practice that.
Okay?
What did you do last weekend?
I stayed home. I cooked pasta. I listened to music.
See? That's enough.
Now you try.
I called my mom. We talked for an hour. I felt happy.
Perfect.
It's not about being perfect. It's about being present. Think about this.
What?
Every conversation is just an exchange of small truths.
I like that.
You don't need to impress anyone. You just need to share a little piece of your life.
Let's go deeper.
Okay.
The real problem isn't English.
What is it?
It's the story we tell ourselves about our life.
Explain.
When someone asks about your weekend, you don't just think about what you did.
What do you think about?
You think, was it good enough? Was it interesting enough? Am I interesting enough?
Oh, wow.
It's not about the weekend anymore. It's about self-worth.
That's heavy.
But it's true.
So how do we fix that?
By changing the story.
How?
Stop asking, was my weekend interesting? And start asking, what did I feel?
That's powerful.
Because feelings are always true.
Even if you did nothing, you felt something.
Exactly.
Let me give an example.
Go ahead.
Let's say you stayed home all weekend. You watched movies, you rested.
Sounds nice.
But you feel like it's boring to talk about.
Right.
Instead of saying, I did nothing, you say, I stayed home. I rested. I needed that.
And now it's a story.
Because you added feeling.
Feelings make everything real.
Let me tell you about my student, Ahmed.
What about him?
He always said his weekends were boring.
Why?
Because he didn't go anywhere, he didn't meet anyone.
So what did he do?
He read books, he cooked, he thought about his future.
That's beautiful.
I know, but he didn't see it that way.
What changed?
I asked him, how did you feel this weekend?
And?
He said, I felt peaceful.
There it is.
Exactly. That's the real story.
Not what you did, but how you felt.
And when you talk from feeling, people listen.
Let me ask you something.
What?
Do you think boring weekends exist?
No.
Why not?
Because every moment has meaning if you look for it.
Even the quiet ones.
Especially the quiet ones. Now let's talk about details.
This is important.
When you talk about your weekend, don't just list activities.
What should you do?
Add one small detail.
Example?
Instead of, I went to a park, say, I went to a park. The sky was orange.
Oh, I like that.
Or instead of, I cooked dinner, say, I cooked dinner. The kitchen smelled like garlic.
Now it feels alive.
Exactly. Small details make people see your story.
Let me tell you why this works.
Please.
When you add a detail, you slow down.
Meaning?
You stop rushing through the story. You invite the listener in.
So they can imagine it.
Yes, and when people imagine your story, they feel connected.
That's the secret to good conversation.
Not big words, not perfect grammar.
Just one small detail.
Let's practice.
Okay. Say, I drank coffee.
Now add a detail.
I drank coffee. It was warm. I sat by the window.
Beautiful. Now you try. I walked my dog.
A detail?
I walked my dog. The street was quiet. I could hear birds.
See? Now I can see it.
And that's all it takes.
One detail, one feeling, one honest moment. Wait.
What?
I just realized something.
What?
We're not just learning English right now.
What are we learning?
We're learning to see our own life clearly.
That's exactly right. Let's talk about fear.
Okay.
Sometimes, even with all these tips, you still feel stuck.
Why does that happen?
Because fear isn't logical.
True.
You might know what to say, but your body freezes.
So what do?
You breathe.
That's it?
That's the first step.
Explain.
When you feel nervous, your brain goes fast. Your heart beats fast. Everything feels rushed.
Yes.
So you slow it down. You take one deep breath.
And then?
You say the first thing that's true.
Example.
I'm a little nervous right now.
Wait, you can say that?
Yes, honesty is powerful.
What happens when you say that?
People relax because now you're human.
Not a perfect English speaker.
Just a person trying to connect.
I love that.
Let me tell you about my first job interview in English.
Oh, no.
I was so scared.
What happened?
The interviewer asked, "Tell me about yourself."
Classic question.
I froze.
What did you do?
I smiled and said, "I'm nervous. Can I take a moment?"
You said that?
Yes.
And?
She smiled back. She said, "Of course. Take your time."
That's beautiful.
It changed everything because I stopped pretending.
You became real.
And that's what people want. Not perfection, connection.
So, if you feel stuck,
Just say it.
I'm thinking.
Give me a second.
I'm not sure how to say this.
All of those are okay.
Because conversation is not a test.
It's a bridge between two people.
Think about this.
What?
Every time you speak, you're building trust.
With the other person?
And with yourself.
I love that.
Let's talk about something deeper.
Okay.
Your weekend is a mirror.
What do you mean?
It shows you what you value.
Interesting.
If you spent your weekend with family, that's what matters to you.
And if you spent it alone?
That's okay too. Maybe you needed space.
So when you talk about your weekend,
You're really talking about your priorities.
that's why it feels personal.
Exactly.
Let me tell you about a woman I met.
Tell me.
Her name was Linda. She always said her weekends were nothing special.
What did she do?
She visited her grandmother every Saturday.
That's beautiful.
I know, but she thought it was boring
Why?
because she wasn't going to parties or traveling.
So what did you tell her?
I said, "You're spending time with someone you love. That's not boring. That's rare."
What did she say?
She cried a little. She said no one ever told her that.
Wow.
See? The way you see your weekend changes everything.
It's not about doing big things.
It's about doing meaningful things.
And meaning is personal.
So when someone asks you about your weekend,
You're not reporting facts.
you're sharing values.
And that's beautiful.
Let me ask you,
Yes?
what makes a good weekend?
I think feeling like yourself.
I agree.
Not doing what others expect. Just being.
And that's worth talking about.
Let's give some simple phrases people can use.
Good idea.
If you stayed home, you can say,
I stayed home. I rested. I needed that.
if you met a friend,
I met a friend. We talked for hours. It felt good.
if you went somewhere.
I went to the park. The air was fresh. I felt calm.
See? Simple.
Now let's practice the hard one.
Which one?
When you did nothing.
Okay.
You can say,
I didn't do much, but I felt peaceful.
or,
I had a quiet weekend. I thought a lot.
or.
I needed rest. So I gave myself that.
All of these are honest.
And honesty is always enough.
Let's practice one more thing.
What?
How to keep the conversation going.
Okay.
After you talk about your weekend, ask a question.
Example?
What about you? What did you do?
Or, did you have a good weekend? Simple questions.
Yes, because now it's a conversation, not a speech.
You're inviting the other person in.
And that takes the pressure off you.
Wait,
What?
I think we just learned something bigger.
What's that?
Talking about your weekend is really about trusting yourself.
Yes,
Trusting that your life is enough,
even the quiet parts.
especially the quiet parts.
Let's talk about the feeling after.
After what?
After you share your weekend and someone listens.
How does it feel?
It feels like relief
Why?
because you were honest and nothing bad happened.
You weren't judged.
You were heard.
And that's all we really want.
Let me tell you something personal.
Go ahead.
For a long time, I avoided small talk
Why?
because I thought my life was too simple.
What changed?
I realized simple is not the same as empty.
Oh, wow.
My life might be quiet, but it's full.
Full of what?
Moments, feelings, small joys.
And those are worth sharing.
Exactly.
So when you talk about your weekend now,
I talk about those small joys.
like what?
Like the way my coffee tasted, the book I read, the way the light looked in the evening.
That's poetry.
No, that's just life.
And life is enough. Let me ask you something.
What?
Do you think language learning is really about language?
No,
What's it about?
it's about finding your voice
In a new language?
in your own life.
Let's zoom out for a moment.
Okay.
We've been talking about weekends,
Yes.
but this is really about something bigger.
What?
It's about believing you have something to say,
Even if it's small.
even if it's simple.
Because every story matters.
Let me tell you about a student named Yuki.
Tell me.
She never spoke in class.
Why?
She thought her English was bad. One day I asked her to talk about her weekend.
What did she say?
Nothing at first, just silence.
And then?
I waited. I didn't push.
Good.
After a minute, she said, I watched the rain.
That's beautiful.
I said, tell me more.
And?
She said, It was soft. I felt calm.
There it is.
Yes, that was her story.
And it was perfect.
Because it was hers.
That's the point.
You don't need a big story.
You just need your story and the courage to share it. Think about this.
What?
Every conversation is a gift.
How?
You're giving someone a piece of your time, your truth, your life.
That's powerful.
So don't make it smaller than it is.
Let's bring everything together.
Okay.
When someone asks about your weekend, remember these things.
1. Use simple words.
2. Add one small detail.
3. Share how you felt.
4. Don't judge your life.
5. Be honest, even if you're nervous.
6. Ask a question back.
That's it.
That's the whole formula.
Let's do one full example.
Okay. Imagine someone asks, "How was your weekend?"
You say,
"It was good. I stayed home. I cooked soup. The kitchen smelled amazing. I felt relaxed. What about you?"
perfect.
Simple, honest, complete.
Now let's try a quiet weekend.
Okay.
Someone asks,
What did you do this weekend?
you say,
I didn't do much. I read a book. I sat by the window. I needed some quiet time. It felt nice. Did you do anything fun?
see? Still a full answer.
Still a story.
Because you shared feeling.
And that's what makes it real. Let's talk about the nervousness one more time.
Okay.
Why does it happen?
Because we care.
About what?
About being understood. About connecting.
So, nervousness is not weakness.
No, it's proof you're human.
And humans feel nervous when things matter.
Exactly.
So, if you feel nervous talking about your weekend,
It means you care about the conversation.
and that's good.
Let me tell you the last story.
Please.
I once met an old man in the coffee shop.
What happened?
We started talking. He asked about my week.
What did you say?
I was honest. I said, it was hard. I felt tired, but I'm okay.
Simple.
Yes. And you know what he said?
What?
He said, thank you for telling me the truth.
Wow.
He said most people just say fine and move on.
But you didn't.
No, I trusted him with a small truth.
And he felt honored.
Yes, because truth is a gift,
Even small truths.
especially small truth.
Let me ask you one last thing.
What?
What if someone doesn't care about your weekend?
Then they're not your person.
What do you mean?
The right people will always care
About your small stories?
about you.
So here's what we want you to remember.
Your weekend is enough.
Your English is enough.
Your story is enough.
You don't need to be perfect.
You don't need to be interesting.
You just need to be you.
And when you talk from that place,
People will listen.
not because your English is perfect.
But because your heart is honest.
So next time someone asks you about your weekend,
Take a breath.
think of one small thing
Add how it made you feel.
and share it.
That's all.
That's everything.
Thank you so much for watching today.
We hope this helped you.
Not just with English.
But with seeing your life clearly,
If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe.
and leave a comment, tell us about your weekend,
We'd love to hear your story.
no matter how small.
Because every story matters.
Take care of yourself.
Speak kindly to yourself.
And remember,
Your voice is worth hearing.
see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.